Hey, what's up everybody? This video is to show you how to put the PS4 thumbsticks into an Xbox One controller. And as you can see here, I figured out a way to do it and it works. I've been using this controller for about a week now and it's awesome. I love it. I love it a lot better than the Xbox One thumbsticks. A lot of people, I've seen videos on YouTube of people putting the Xbox One thumbsticks into their PS4 controllers, and I personally don't like that, but other people are using it for you get better range because the Xbox One thumbsticks are taller than the PS4. But after playing a PS4 and going back to the Xbox One, I didn't like it at all. I didn't like the thumbsticks, and they felt loose, which was it's because they're taller, so it gives it that feeling that they're loose, but they're not, you know. But anyways, I'm sure I'm not the only person in the world that wants this way or has the idea, but I tried to do it before and I just switched them over, and once I put the controller back together, they were like barely coming out of these holes right here, and I was pretty let down. I didn't think it would work, but I kept thinking about it and kept thinking about it, and I figured out a way to rig it up to make it work. So as you can see here, they work. They click, they move around, they don't touch. Even you can angle it and click and they don't touch. So like I said, I've been using this controller, it works fine. Let's see, I'm not gonna take this one apart. I have two off to the side that I've already taken apart. One that still has the Xbox One sticks on it, and one that has PS4 sticks on it. So next I'll show you the tools that you need. So let's get to that. What you're gonna need is some tweezers, and these right here, I got these at Target. You can get them anywhere. I used the flatheads. I used the biggest one and then the next size down. Those are used to pry off the back plates on the Xbox One controller, and once you pry off those back two plates, you can get to the screws and unscrew it. It's really easy to do. I'm gonna put up the link to the video that I watched that I learned how to do it, and once I did it once, I didn't even have to look at the video ever again. It's really easy to do. So check that dude out, give him a like, and tell him I sent you. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so now you need these scissors, and this right here is a T8 screwdriver. You can't get it at Lowe's, you can't get it at Walmart, nowhere. At least I couldn't find it. So I ended up looking on eBay, and I got it cheaper on eBay than I could find it on Amazon. And it has to have that hole. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it has to have the hole in it. There is screwdrivers that are called T8s, and you'll think you're getting the right thing, and you get home like I did, and you find out that it's not, because it's filled in on the tip, and you won't be able to get it open. So you need to order this online, or hopefully one of your friends has one. So, alright, tweezers like I said, and the crazy glue, and this is my little trick right here. This is a zip tie. Has to be black. It won't work if it's any other color. And that's a joke. Alright, the same from the side is the same size that you're gonna need that makes the PS4 stick as tall as the Xbox One, or able to fit perfectly and work in the controller. So what I did is I will show you the difference in the size. I can't obviously use both my hands, but there's the Xbox. Okay, get a good look at it. That's Xbox One thumbstick. And here's the PS4. You can see it's a little bit smaller. And if you put it in there without doing this trick, then it's not going to work at all. And it makes a very stupid controller that doesn't work. Alright, so what I did was I thought of what to do, and thought of a lot of stupid ideas, and ended up coming across this at the store when I was just looking for stuff to do it with. But anyways, so if you take this zip tie and cut a little piece, that size makes this that same size. So what you got to do, it's got to fit down in there. You don't put it down in there. That's what I tried to do first, and it was just a pain in the neck. It's not going to work. All right, so I'm about to show you the two controllers that I have taken apart and how to do it. Okay, here's the one. Still has the Xbox One stick on it. Right here, this is where it's at. You need to cut a piece of that zip tie that's going to fit right on top of there. Okay, it can't hang over the sides on either side, or it's not gonna, or the thumbstick's not gonna fit onto it. So it's gonna take a few tries and patience, but eventually you'll get it if you stick to it. So what I did is I just kept trying with the different sizes. I'll take the tweezers and you put the little piece on there and take your super glue and just dab a little bit onto that black piece, and then you're going to be real careful and drop it on there, and angle it up real quick. Make sure you get it before the glue dries. So let it sit there. Try to do the best you can with setting it up straight. And if there is just a gradual overhang, what I did was I had like a sandpaper block, and I hung the controller upside down and sanded it so any pieces didn't fall down in there. I hung it upside down so anything would fall onto the floor or whatever. So I did have to do that just to make sure it fit right. So I don't know if that'll help, but that's what you do. Take a few tries, but you'll get it. Alright, so now I'll show you the controller that I have the sticks on. Let's take it apart. Now, that right there, don't freak out when that happens. I don't know why, but it does that. But once you put the faceplate back on there, it won't do it anymore. So see, that one sticks and this one doesn't, and you'll think that one's broken, but it's not. See, it clicks and that one clicks. So you're good to go. So another thing I wanted to point out is that right there is my expert drawings of what it should look like and what it shouldn't look like. What it should look like when you cut that zip tie, it should look like the top one. Now that the zip tie has those teeth, you don't want it to look like the bottom one, even though you would think it would, fit better if it just sat on top, but then you got the overhang on both sides. You don't want that. And that'll be even more pain in the neck to sand those off. So like I said, it's going to take a few tries to get it right, but if you do that, like the one up top, and you set it on that stick, as you see here, it'll work. Let it dry, have patience, and your final product will look like that, and it'll play a lot better than the Xbox One, in my opinion. And I don't ever want to go back. I want to keep doing this. So I know I'm not the only person that had this idea, but I haven't found any videos on YouTube or any blogs on Google or anything of people doing it. So like the video and show it to your friends and make your own controller and have a good time. Thank you.